Hey, today we are playing with the Worldie Palette by P.Louise, and we will be testing out some of the bases. I got one of the deals. This was the Worldie deal, so it came with a brush, which I have now already put away, and 3 different bases. So the regular base, colored bases, the acid rains, and then the pro base. So we're gonna play with that. This look, and if this is something you want to see, just keep on watching. I already opened the box and I already filmed once and I didn't like what I filmed, but here we go. Here is the P.Louise Worldie deal box that I got. It cost £40. The shipping was £14.99 via FedEx. That way I could get it quicker. It was £9.99 to do it via post for 21 to 30 days. So I thought for the extra $5 it was definitely worth to try and get it faster. I ordered, I believe, on the Wednesday, and I think they shipped on the Thursday, and it was slated to come on Tuesday, and I got it today, which is Monday, the 21st of June. So here is the box. It comes in this really, really nice pink box. And then I'll show it in a second, but so then when you open it, it technically comes with that. So it comes with a nice little cover. It's the All I See Is Signs. I don't know if that's part of another series, not sure. And then other than that, inside I got this little bag that had the items that I picked and the brush. We received a Base Pro, the 30 mils, and we of course got the Worldie palette. We'll take that and look at that. That's my big budget sound effects. It did come also as well in this box, and then it was wrapped in that big bubbly plastic wrap container. So let's take a look inside the palette. So it just opens like so, has a little symbol on the outside. It has a mirror with P.Louise written on there. I don't know if you can peel it off, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. And then here is the lovely palette. It has, of course, a protection on it that says Worldie. And then here is our palette. And then it has the imprint of the name of the palette on the middle shades. And then they all have names that involve travel. This is really quite a pretty palette. I'm way behind in testing out anything P.Louise. Has this little ribbon that is to keep the box open. We can maybe do some swatches on the next part of the video, but that was part of the deal. And again, we've got the Base Pro, and then inside this little bag here, which says, what does it say? I know we've met online, but I've traveled the world to find you, babe. That's cute. And then on the other side, it says, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. So it's this cute little bag. It shows here that you can kind of rip it open, but I noticed that it just, sorry for the noise, it just opens like so, and then inside it had the loose items. It came with a brush, the number 117. I think you possibly were able to pick other brushes at the time, but this was left for choices. So this was the brush that came with. It's very cute. It's got the floofy end, and it says on there, "Too lost in my blend," which is really cute. And then I was able to pick 2 bases. So we had the Acid Rain base. I was hoping for that green one that everybody likes, but that was not one of the choices I was given. So I got this turquoise bluish green moment, which is really pretty. And then I also don't have any bases in this particular color. And this was the Yummy Yellow base. And yeah, it's really pretty. I have no yellow bases, so I thought I would try that out. I did take a look at the Base Pro, and it seems to be a light neutrally color, and it looks like it could work for me. I probably would have picked a lighter base if there was one, but I think the Base Pro maybe only comes in that one shade. But yes, that's what I got in my box for $41. 40 pounds, I should say, sorry, plus shipping. I did get hit with some duty, but I think the cost, basically I paid for the palette technically, if you take shipping out of the equation, and everything else was free. So the duty, I think I still ended up being a little bit cheaper, which is good by me. So I cannot wait to give these a play, but here we go. So we will try some of these projects next, so keep on watching. Hey, it's swatch time. This is my first time using a stencil to make swatches. Hope you like them. Hey, so excited. It's finally cool enough that I can film a video and play with my Worldie palette. She's big. I've been wanting to play with P.Louise for a while. It's a little expensive to get to Canada. In my unboxing at the beginning of the video, I mentioned the pricing, but getting it on sale, that helped, so that when the duty and everything was done, it kind of worked out as if I would have just done a normal order. So I didn't really save any money, but I didn't have to pay regular price plus the duty and everything on top. So it kind of evened out is what I'm going to say. So you'll have seen that, yeah, it just had its little cover on top, and then we had these beautiful colors right there. The palette is a little bit hard to hold up, so I don't know how much holding up I'm going to do, but I will try and maybe link the colors that I used down below. Maybe that might be the way to go. Anyways, stop my rambling. I also have some different bases. So I have the Pro base here. I have the Yummy Yellow regular base, which I think is kind of the original base, maybe. I guess I should do a little bit more research on the brand. I just been noticing a lot of my friends have been using it and they really like it. And then I have one of these Acid Rain ones in this kind of turquoisey color. It's called Nitro. It's really, really pretty. So we've got to try and figure out what kind of color palette I want to use today. I did very light base. It is still super hot here. It's getting close to 10 a.m. So the heat is starting to get up here a little bit. I was just a little bit slow getting ready. So I just put on as light of makeup as possible. So I just have the Ordinary full coverage foundation on. I have the Moira Cosmetics blusher and bronzer duos on. My lipstick is the Pumpkin Rose from Fenty, and then I have just a little highlighter here, and I'll put down the link below because I've just forgotten the name of the highlighter. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible at remembering things. And then just my normal eyebrow pomade in, and that's it. So just to keep it easy, again, I'm going to be going out for a little bit today. So between air conditioning and in and out from the heat, just want to keep it simple. So there we go. So let's see where we're going. I like to use that word a lot, apparently. S-O. All right, so I do have the yellow base, and that would go really well with the colors that are here. And then that Nitro base would go well with any of these or these. Then I also have a neutral base. So I am considering, even though I'm going out, but hey, I can put sunglasses on, I might do 2 different eye looks. So looking at this regular base here, I'm taking your Makeup to Pro. I'm not seeing a color on here. Oh, there we go. It is number 2. Rumor number 2. So let me take a look at what that looks like. I don't know if they need to be shaken or not, so let's just give it a shake just in case. And then let's pop a little bit on my hand, see what this is. Come on. All right, so this is, yeah, it's like a pinky skin tone. I mean, technically it would be too dark for me, but to use it as a base and you're putting eyeshadows, especially if there's one with, if I was using pinky or purples, I think that would look really good. Then I've got myself the Yummy Yellow. So let's take a little bit of that. Ooh, that's pretty. Stick that on our hand here. And then that's a nice yellow, like a canary yellow. Yeah, it's pretty. And then lastly, we've got the Acid Rain one in Nitro. Oh, and this one has a nice seal on there, so we'll take that off. Oh, okay, so that has an opening like that. So I'm assuming it would be better to put a brush in there. So I don't want to wreck the P.Louise one yet, so I'm just going to take this little angled brush here, just pop a little on there. Ooh, that's a beautiful shade. That would look really good with anything on the top row. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's use the Yummy Yellow on one eye and play with the yellows and the light greens. And then let's use the turquoise shade and use that with the turquoise blues and greens in here and see what we can come up with. I was originally thinking super simple, but let's see what happens. It's makeup, we can wash it off. So for bases, now I've got one of the P.Louise brushes. One came with the set, so I'm going to use that one with the Yummy Yellow to start. I do have a color switch and something that I can wipe the brush on if needed. So we're gonna pop in a little bit of the Yummy Yellow and then we're gonna stick it onto this eye and see what happens. I know people really like these brushes. I was tempted to do the last mystery box, but I haven't had a chance to play with these yet. So I'm like, slow your roll, woman, slow your roll. Okay, so this goes on sheerly. If I do it like that, let's just see if it builds up any at all, because it did on my hand. I want to see, but what swatches on your hand is a lot of times different than what goes on your eye. So let's add a little bit extra, see what that does. I mean, I'm only using it for a base, not for color, but I'm just curious. It does build up a little bit, but it's just basically a really light yellow base. It doesn't feel too sticky, like I can open and close my eyelids, no problem. Okay. So that is a little bit of Yummy Yellow. All right, so let's do the colors lightest to darkest. I'm going to take, so this is a Jessup brush. This is a Jessup 230 Luxe pencil. So we're gonna try that because I want just to do, we're gonna take this lightest yellow in the palette, which is called Vacay. I guess it's sort of a vacay. It's Canada Day today, so we do have the day off today in Vancouver. It's July 1st. If I get this up for today. So when I was swatching these colors, I have a swatch, you would have watched hopefully the little swatch bit that I did in front to see what the colors look like. They were super, super creamy. They had a beautiful, beautiful texture. The shimmers and the mattes, like so nice. The yellow was the only one that it took a couple passes, but right now on this base, it's looking really nice. This is a really pretty yellow. It's pretty close to what it is looking like in the pan right now. So there we go, that's Vacay. And then we'll go, I'm gonna just kind of motor my way up through the greens. So then I'm just going to go to the next one. So let's just see here. So we've got When in Rome, then it's Baggage, and then I may use Big Apple. So basically I'm using Whirl. So we're gonna using the color Whirl altogether. Okay, so I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm actually liking using a little brush, and then we're gonna go into When in Rome. And then we'll just bring that out this way, middle. Oh, that is really pretty. Kind of like a acidy green. And are you surprised that I started with greens? I think this is why I like the palette. There's a good assortment of greens in here. I've been liking blues. And then they've got a few other pops in here, which are nice. So there we go, when in Rome. And then we will go into baggage. Actually, I just use all baggage. Oh, this is really pretty. I'm going to be very colorful today. Okay, so I'm gonna go now and I'm going to intensify all the 3 shades that I've already used. And then I'm gonna contemplate what I would like to do with Big Apple. There we go. So that makes a nice bright green look. Green and yellow look. I think even the yellow is basically has a little bit of green in there, a green feel to it. So I think what I'm going to do is on the bottom, I'm going to use Big Apple because I also was thinking I could maybe use my Suva neon liners and I could use the green one as a liner on top is a thought. So why don't we do that? Let's put the Big Apple on the bottom. I'm going to take, so this is another Jessup brush. This is the Jessup Angle, so it's the 322. I only brought the one set of brushes up because they were clean. So let's go into Big Apple. And then let's also give it a little spritz, just in case. I've been not seeing any fallout, but just don't want to take the chance. So let's go on the bottom, put Big Apple. Yeah, these shadows go on really nice, really smooth. There's a little bit of kick up on the pan, but I'm not seeing any fallout on my face. They blend really well. I really like matte eyeshadows. There's some shimmers in here, not very many. The dark blue, dark green, and a bronzy shade. I think those are all the shimmers that are in here. But I am more of a matte girl. There we go. So I'm going to just kind of a little bit here, blend a little bit more. Yeah, these blend really easy too. They almost blend themselves. So I definitely want to try out some more from P.Louise. Okay, so let's do the other eye and then we can do liners last, because if we're going to do a liner on this eye, we might as well do an eyeliner on that eye. So there we go. So that's using the Yummy Yellow and basically Whirl in the palette. And now let's try using this Acid Rain pigment. These I've been hearing from people they're seeming to be the favorites, the ones that everybody likes to use the best. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit in using that same brush that I used before. And then let's pop that on the eye. Okay, it definitely feels a little bit thicker than the other one, and it definitely goes on way more opaque. So this one you can definitely use almost like a shadow on its own, I would think. Just set it with another color, like a matte or shimmer, and then this makes a nice, for like a monochromatic look. So I'm not gonna bring it up too high to start. If I need to, I can add some more. But I didn't go too high with that eye either. So, then what I'll do is I'm gonna clean off this P.Louise. We can blendy this a little bit. There we go. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more. Wow, that's a really pretty color. I like that. Okay, so let's look at the colors we want to use in here. So we're going to basically, I think we're going to go and play with the top 3 colors. So it's Worldie, Europe, and Sky High. So that's these 3 colors on top there. And then maybe we'll see if we want to play with that blue Shimmer L'Adore Paris, but we'll see. We may keep this just all matte right now. I'll put the lid on. Okay. So just using the same brush that I used for the Acid Rain primer, I'm going to go into Sky High, which is that mid-range blue, and then this on the side we're going to go from darker to lighter. Let's just pop that in there. Oh, that's right. No fallout, but then just go tap your own face with the brush. That's smart. Okay, we'll fix that later. All right. That's a nice shade. And then let's go and grab another little Jessup brush here. Can I see the number? This is a 223. So the 223. And then we're gonna go into Europe. The Europe color looks almost matches the Acid Rain one really well. There we go. And then we're going to go into the lightest color, and that I'm going to just use the same brush, and that is in Worldie. And again, there's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but I don't really get any on my spilling on my face, so that's good. That's a really pretty color, nice and vibrant. And I also have in the Suva palette has a blue eyeliner as well, so we can definitely use the eyeliners on there. So there's that. So let's grab a floofy brush. 100% make sure it's clean. And then let's just give a bit of a blend. Okay, I'm gonna go, I think we're just going to intensify the middle and the end shade. So let's go back into Europe and then into Sky High. Nice. All right, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to do the same like I did with the green. I'm going to take the darker blue and I'm going to stick that underneath, and then this one is San Francisco. So we're going to take the darkest blue, and I'm going to take an angle brush, pop that in there, give that a spritz. Oh, I spritz with the wrong thing. Oh no. Well, I guess we're giving the brush a clean. Silly goose. Okay, let's try this again. So let's just make sure all the cleaner is off. Then we'll dip again back into San Francisco. Use our actual setting spray. And let's do that. There we go. Another lash line done, and let's see here. I am going to use Just another little Jessup brush, and I'm gonna go into the two shimmers and use them for inner corners. So we have, sorry, I need my glasses again. Shimmery writing. We're gonna go into L'Adore Paris, and then gonna go into Global for the green eye, or the green and yellow eye. No, we won't. Okay, I'm gonna go fix my eye. Okay, we're back. I just fixed the little blue spot that I decided to tap eyeshadow on my face, and I removed the dark blue inner corner. I think I didn't like that. So we are going to go and then just quickly put in a little bit of that pale blue into the inner corner. Again, where I had mucked it up with the blue, darker blue, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna leave this as an all matte look today. I think we're gonna go while we're ahead here. So that is the eyeshadow palette. Now let's add a little bit of the Suva eyeliner, and then we can talk about the look. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so there we go. I have a little bit of liner on top, and I thought to do it justice, because I love it and I was bad I forgot the name of my highlight. I love Bitter Lace Beauty Highlighter. Highlights, yes. I don't know why I forgot their name, but anyways, these are the 4 shades that I have that I love, and they smell so amazing. So I had the peachy one on my cheeks, but I thought we could, for inner corner, we can use the green one in the inner corner here. Since there was no light shimmer shades in the palette that would work with this look. So I thought we could do that. And then the blue one for the side in the inner corner. And the green one is Perdot, and then the blue is Aquamarine. So if you've not tried Bitter Lace Beauty highlighters, I highly recommend. Though if you don't like stuff that are highly scented, these 4 definitely. I don't know if all of theirs are scented, but this series is. I like it. Okay, so the last step before we can discuss all this is mascara. Just my Lash Princess, and then we're just gonna pop on a little bit of that. It's too hot for lashes. Wanted to try the Wayne Goss one, but $30. I mean, I know high end, but there we go. Okay, so let's discuss P.Louise. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, yes, it's a heavy duty packaging. I've heard some people think it's hard for storage, but I think this will be nice for a display. It's got a beautiful big mirror, so if you wanted to do your look in this mirror, gets your whole face. And the colors are really, really beautiful. They swatch lovely. They have a beautiful soft feel to them. Here, let's take something. Yeah, they just feel really soft. Let's try shimmer. Okay, this is on unprimed skin, but I think, yeah, I think they're really, really lovely. They swatch nice, they feel nice, they blend really well, the colors are nice. I mean, I took colors that were relatively similar, so it's just like a light gradient. I think that's fun. I really like it. I can't wait to play with some more of this palette. And on to bases. Yes, I definitely want to play with this one. Yeah, I would have probably done with a white or a number 1 or lighter if they have it. I think they have a 0.5. I know from their bases. So this was a 2. I think it's gonna be it'll work good if it works anything like these other two. I really, really like these acid rain ones. I can see why people really like them. They definitely are more opaque if that's what you want for color payoff. But this little yellow one is really good too. So we'll just have to see how long everything lasts. Maybe I'll put that into a pinned comment to see how long the look lasts. And then I just added a little of the Suva Beauty neon liners. I just used the green and the blue just for fun. And yeah, and then our Bitter Lace Beauty highlight for the inner corners. Okay, well that's it for me. I hope you like this more fumbling than normal video. If you feel so inclined, give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even click that notification bell and let me know, have you tried P.Louise? What do you think? So far so good for my first shot at it. And yeah, that's it for me. Have a great day, stay cool, and we'll see you next time.